And good morning, people. Welcome back to Jade Cocoon 2. Time for our rest sort of area. The water forest, because the water forest tends to be plain, fairly easy to navigate. The fights aren't too dangerous. Saying that, they have been beaten up on my shell Woolbeckon over there lately. But we're done with the fire forest, we're done with the done with the wind forest, done with the earth forest. Let's finish this up, shall we? Get through our third tier set. Rather not have to deal with you, but there's one right behind me. So, level 19 for my Woolbeckon, that's sort of why I don't want it to die, but how much health? 78. If I go first, I should be alright. Where did it go? Ah, there it is. How much experience do I need to level you up? 2000. I should reach that by the end of this forest. Definitely by the end of the number 3 at least. All I need to do now is make sure you don't fall on your face. I can't fight another Gesso-Q without that happening actually, so need to be a bit careful. There was one of you. I would actually like you to stop falling asleep so I can actually get a back attack on you. Because that will definitely ensure that I get some health without worrying. Welcome back, Roguchi. Not that you got a hit, but there you go. So Shell is now in a fairly okay position for another Gesso-Q fight, if I need it. Right now there's not a lot showing its face on the map, and there's Princess Fine. So 3 fights and we're pretty much done. Yeah, the fights in the water forest can be pretty benign. Are you Yaga? I do believe this one is Yaga. It's the only slimy I've seen so far. Yeah, this is this is Yaga. Done by the Yo-Yo. Of all the names, it's the Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo and Yaga. I'm not really in any danger with this fight. Yaga, yeah, it does damage to everyone in front of me and heals him for a very slight amount, but it's not enough to actually kill me. Especially when my beasts are stronger, they're faster, and the Yo-Yo takes about as much damage as everything else. Mel's Elixir 5. Yep, there we go. So that actually might be useful for Shell later, because he does use a lot of MP at the moment because he's so young, you could say, in merges. They'll improve it with time. Ah, healing fountain. I'll save you for a little bit later. I've got a feeling they'll have a fight in the key spore room.
Yo, Sonny, have you seen hide or hair of that beast?
Huh? What? Oh, the dragon coma? Nope, I haven't seen it at all.
How wicked. Making a young boy lie. What a sinful woman.
I'm not lying. Cure isn't a coma, you know.
What are you whispering about? Are you hiding something?
No, not at all. Not hiding a single thing.
What? Are you still here?
Okay, I'll leave then. At least he hasn't found Cure. He's only sort of caught a glimpse before Cure ran away, it seems. Is this one the key spore?
Hey, you're Kahu, right? Yeah, I thought so.
Well, I am, but why do you know me?
I'm glad. Actually, I took a job asking me to defeat you, so I've been looking for you. So here goes.
I'm getting a sense of deja vu here. Haven't we already had someone aiming for us?
Okay, let's get medieval.
And
Look close. This is how you use divine beasts.
that's a fairly dangerous front line you've got there, with, I believe, derange on every single one. So let's try and thin those out a bit. And you hit yourself, well done. Yeah, I can't risk another one. And Valley Luna. I am actually less worried about this fight than I was going into it. Slam here will free up that, but I'm not going to change round just yet because I wasn't sure if he wouldn't do more damage to my beast, which would probably make it not survive. Now it will, so let's go. Plus, with him using that much MP of Valley Luna, I should be safe. And he's open now. This one might be a risk because of the range. And oh, I'm actually fine. I survived the range attacks.
Oh no, really? I can't stand it.
I'm not going to risk another one though, because they are faster than I am. Would have likely killed my beast there. But this is the end of this fight. Valley Luna actually is not a problem, so win.
Ouch, terrible. I can't stand it.
So much for your job.
Ouch! Ow! 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 I lost! Oh no! No reward either.
I don't know who asked you, but I'm not gonna be defeated so easily.
Oh. So I guess even beast hunters pick fights out of duty too.
What? Really? Ugh, I can't stand that stuff.
No reward for me either.
Well, lots of things happen in the world of adults, so now you know.
At least we're not being sent back to the temple so quickly. And we've got a keyboard. Still wondering who's given those jobs out. But one more oak vine. Not a very long space this, and yeah, I've got plenty of HP. I only have to fight one Gesso Q anyway, the other one will be a Muchinak, I guess. Yeah, Muchinak. So we're done with Watershade 2, not really that dangerous in the slightest. Sure has a couple of enemies, we picked up a Karma, but nothing really new either. So, quick use of the fountain, and on to number 3. Wonder when we're going to pick up the skill I actually want as well. Could be in the next one. Watershade 3. I'm looking for a leaf. To be perfect. Is it a leaf or... Yes, I'm looking for a leaf. I'm looking for 2 leaves actually. One has a skill I want, the other one has a skill I want. So if I see a leaf, that's a good start. That is not a leaf, that is a knob. That is basically the upgrade of the skill ability. Let's just get rid of a couple first. Or I could get rid of all 3 because I've got critical hits. Fair enough. Yeah, they have the upgraded skill block ability. I believe that one blocks confuse attacks, or I think it's confuse attacks that one blocks, but I'm not certain completely. Anyways, more Yaga beasts to defeat. And there's the max level on my Warbecon. Excellent. Now I can upgrade its ability and, more importantly, upgrade its skill. Well, upgrade its MP. And you see me, you're not going anywhere, so let's just fight you. Okay, do we get to see its attack? Attack. 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 No. I took the opportunity to defeat a couple of yo-yos as well. Still looking for one of the leaves. This is actually not the one that I really want, but it is one I want. This is a beast that does regen. I believe the skill is called Limia. we're not likely to see it because, well, this, because I'm doing a way more damage. But yeah, Limia, what it does is it puts a regen effect on your beasts, or the enemy beasts, whoever it gets used on, and it heals 60 health a turn for 2 turns. So in total 120 HP, but because it's over 2 turns, it will actually heal any damage that they deal to you outside of that 1 turn. It can be very useful, as it affects all beasts as well. If I turned the turned the beast amulet, it would then do the 60 health at the end of the 2nd turn, which is why I'm saying, yeah, it's can in some ways be better than the Medina skill, because of that. Constant heal is a fairly good thing. I think that they have, I'm pretty sure I don't use Medina later anyway, the Medina skills. I use Eliminate, which is the upgraded version of Limina, and the Salamness, which is the upgraded version of Salam, which I've got. There is another one which I'm expecting to get in this or the next forest as well, so that's my 3rd one. So what I'm getting now is pretty much what's going to, well, this and the upgraded versions which come later, going to suffice me for my healing skills. All I need are their sea beasts. Let's cover and show it, I guess. Limina does nothing immediately, but at the end of the turn, 60 health. And you notice they've still got the effect, so there's another round of 60 health to come. So at the end of this one, we actually get to see the whole thing. 60 health again. And it is actually still there, so maybe it's more than 2 rounds. Maybe it's 3 rounds. But the longer it lasts, no matter what, is the better it appears. So yeah, Limina and its later skill Eliminate is going to be extremely important for me. Okay, so it looks like I've gone all the way around now, so time for Ogre Vines. Bitter Mugwort, so that's 200 health if I need to use it. I actually don't, because as I said before, the water forests are fairly benign. MP MacBook, those are extremely nice. Yet another healing fountain. Save you for at the end. Let's go this way.
Hey, making it big?
Hey, making it big? What? Making it big? Oh, stupid. What are you doing?
I'd teach Kira about the outside world, so she'll be okay if she leaves the forest.
How nice.
What? No, outside forest. Please, Kapu.
Let's see. Oh, I know. Know what this is? Kira, you can have it.
What? This?
It tastes good. Know what it is?
Huh?
Gee, you're just like a top breeder, enticing her with food.
No, it's just a biscuit. It was in my pocket. Nico, do you want one too?
Are you sure it's okay? Nothing's wrong with it?
Of course not. How rude.
Kapu,
What? Guess you don't like it,
Yummy. Tastes like happy. Kira never eat before.
huh? Really? I'm so glad that you like it.
Kira, yummy. Everyone yummy. Same. Happy.
That's right. See? Nico, do you want one?
No way. I don't want charity.
I'll take a biscuit if you got one. But still, yeah, now we're handing out biscuits to the incarnation of Camille. But then again, we already know that she's more than that. She's her own sort of being, and the incarnation is just inside of her, wanting to get out, and Cure's somehow suppressing it. That's actually very impressive.
You know what? I don't think I can leave it all up to you, Kahu. I gotta teach her the correct things.
How can you say that? You keep trying to teach Kira strange stuff.
You're horrible. There are things that only girls know.
Tastes like happy. Nico eat too?
Huh? Food over romance? Ugh. Boring.
Okay, Nico, we'll just leave it at that, shall we?
Hide or quick. Tastes like happy. Flat. Yummy.
But I suppose Nico's also right saying there are other things other than food that she needs to really be careful about on the outside world. Anyways, more ogre vines to go into. Mel's Elixir 5. And another Mel's Elixir 5. Nothing really that substantial being found in these ogre vines. I would like something a bit more. Bitter mugworts do not make a ogre vine good, because I don't really need them. I don't need healing right now, so yeah. Knob, Beast Hunter, what are you doing this deep?
What an unusual place to meet. I've had this foreboding all day. I had a premonition that I would meet you, boy. Well, since you're here, how about a match?
Sure.
Sounds like fun. Of course I will. Let's have a match.
That's the spirit. It has been a while. I'm going to try hard.
Is this a medal match? I haven't had one of these in a bit of a while.
I'm not pulling any punches.
What is a real battle, don't you know? I'll tell why.
So, five beasts. Let's thin some of his out, because they're only Nars. One down. And two down. I'm not worried about Ramakia, not when I'm fighting Nars. That middle one is a bit of an issue, but I do have the healing fountain still to go through. Skill hold, yeah, don't mind that. Psycho attack isn't that dangerous. So let's just make sure everyone gets the experience from this. Even though I've only got 3 that are actually receiving experience. And finish this up.
What? What is the meaning? I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of someone hitting the shield? Okay. And this should be the last turn. 1 down. You're dead.
What? Nowhere left to run? This is no joke.
No, it isn't. But that's it.
So, you satisfied? Quenched your thirst?
Yeah, that beast hunter seemed a bit odd. But then again, don't they all?
Oh, incredible. Look, my body is trembling. You did so well for one so young. As proof of our wonderful meeting today, take this.
That's my first my first NAR medal. I thought I hadn't got one of those before.
Collect lots of them and I'll give you something good. Well, see you.
Yeah, there's something about NAR beast hunters that's just creepy when they talk to you. Anyways, let's move on. See if I can find any karma or anything like that, like the Limina karma. Speaking of which, here it is. The Boggin Bowl. So basically what I've got here is exactly the skill I want, so ready for later. Am I actually needing to use this one? Or is it just eliminate later? To be honest, I'm not actually sure. I'm definitely using eliminate, which is one of my final skills. Yeah, I might use it at some point. It depends what it comes with, I think. Still, it's Karma Beast, it's picked up, I've got money and I've got karma coming from it. So we are now done with Watershade 3. Next up, Watershade 4, and then back to the temple for a little bit of merging, because I've got Beast, I've got Shell, I've got back in the temple waiting to be upgraded. I've got Beard, the Aldrakic or Raw or whatever it is at the moment, to go up to be merged, and yeah, I believe, yeah, I've got plenty to do. So yeah, next time all that, and we'll see what happens when we have finished Watershade 4. So until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.